going to talk a little bit about testing and just how important it is. So to explain very briefly, when we build a SmartRed platform, there is a base platform that we effectively replicate for every one of our clients, and then we build in any bespoke functionality they've requested, and also we potentially strip out some functionality because external systems, for example ERP systems, may handle some of the things that the base platform does. So what happens before our clients get to test is our developers will test each of the connections that are involved in the platform, making sure that no errors are appearing, and also when they're starting to build the new functionality, they can test out to check that it works. What then happens is somebody like myself, so somebody non-technical within Big Red, will go and test the platform from a user's perspective, both because we've been involved in the discussions from the scoping stage and the build stage, and also we understand what the process and the journey that a user should follow. But also, we can still be too close to the project, and actually this has happened a few times this week. I've been involved in testing for some client projects, and it's not until the client who has seen it for the first time says, "Oh, just that field should actually be called something different," and I think, yes, absolutely it should. Or actually, because I potentially have seen how a journey has progressed, actually you can cut it down a few stages if you just filled in fields in a different area. So there are lots of different ways in which even us as the kind of the layman's tester in Big Red need an external perspective. So really that's when we hand over to our clients. Now, our clients always have a test website. Even when it goes live, it's been live for 5-10 years. Anytime we build new functionality, we build it on our development servers first with our developers. We push it to test so that our clients can test it, and then the functionality goes to live. And that test environment is invaluable for our clients and ultimately their customers. So that testing process, it can be short, it can be long, it can be as long as you want it to be. But really we encourage as many different users, some of whom have been involved in the build process, so that understand the concept of the platform, but also some people who've not been involved in the process and actually will have to use it for the first time, which many of our clients, customers will have to do. What we do throughout that process is gather feedback, some of which we all agree at the end of it isn't needed to be changed, but most of which we are. And we then methodically go through each of that and we start the process again. So we build it all in our development site, push it to test, I'll test it, our clients will test it. And the project will not go live, or the new functionality will not go live until everyone's happy that it's pushed to the live environment. So if you've got any questions about what's involved in the testing process, who you should get involved, then feel free to drop me a link in the comments, and I'm very happy to give you some advice on that process.